Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on day 4 of Daily Affirmations with Big Joe. I had a good day yesterday. I got all my stuff done for the most part, except for some of the things that I couldn't control. People not answering the phone or getting back to you. I just have to get after them, today or on Monday or something when they reopen. But I got a chance to see my mom, get some canned goods that my aunt made for me and stuff, which was really sweet. And got a chance to go play some golf actually with my friend John out at Sunset Bay. Uh, I just got into golf recently, and it's really challenging and a lot of fun. It's just really nice to be out there and doing your best, and it's just you against yourself. So it's been pretty interesting. I scored an 80, which isn't great, but the last 3 times I played, it's exactly 80 was my score, and that was pretty cool because I'm being consistent at least. Um, we did a different workout last night. Me and the guys decided to do like boxing fighting training on Boxer Bob. We did like three-minute rounds each. We just cycle off, and while one's fighting, the other one's running on the treadmill for the 3 minutes, or holding Boxer Bob from the back, like, and making it more involving, I guess, moving him around and shit, just having fun with it. That was a really fun and pretty strenuous exercise. So we'll probably incorporate that more often because Andrew missed out. Unfortunately, he was out hunting, but he'll get to hit it up next time. I stepped on a dumbbell though and like bruised my heel, so that kind of sucks. It made today pretty tough, moving around and jumping around. I got some plans today to just go to the bank because I didn't do that yesterday and take care of some stuff for work. And then hopefully have some time to go out and see my mom out at her house. Maybe play some disc, you know, uh, for a couple hours. I built a disc golf course out there, so it's pretty cool to just be able to go play whenever, and it's private. And then after that, I got a poker game tonight. I get invited to a poker game every once in a while and go and test my luck and see how I do. It's not always great, but I'm usually pretty good. And I used to actually supplement my income playing poker quite often when I wasn't so busy. And for those of you that don't know, I fixed my vision with poker winnings. I went and won a tournament up in Portland, and I won $5,250 off of $150, and it took me like 10.5 hours to play. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought that was just mind blowing in itself. My first big tournament, and I won it. Today, I did my morning routine and my visual, my reading and my sauna and all that stuff. And I brought my book so I could share uh, a passage in it that I thought was powerful and I liked it. And it basically it just starts with here's something to consider. If you have a friend whose friendship you wouldn't recommend to your sister or your father or your son, why would you have such a friend for yourself? You might say, out of loyalty. Well, loyalty is not identical to stupidity. Loyalty must be negotiated fairly and honestly. Friendship is a reciprocal arrangement. You are not morally obligated to support someone who is making the world a worse place. Quite the opposite. You should choose people who want things to be better, not worse. It's a good thing, not a selfish thing, to choose people who are good for you. It's appropriate and praiseworthy to associate with people whose lives would be improved if they saw your life improve. If you surround yourself with people who support your upward aim, they will not tolerate your cynicism and destructiveness. They will instead encourage you when you do good to yourself and others and punish you carefully when you do not. This will help bolster your resolve to do what you should do in the most appropriate and careful manner. People who are not aiming up will do the opposite. They will offer a former smoker a cigarette and a former alcoholic a beer. They will become jealous when you succeed or do something pristine. They will withdraw their presence or support or actively punish you for it. They will override your accomplishment with a past action, real or imaginary, of their own. Maybe they are trying to test you or see if your resolve is real, to see if you are genuine, but mostly they are dragging you down because your new improvements cast their faults in even dimmer light. It is for this reason that every good example is a faithful challenge, and every hero a judge. Michelangelo's great perfect marble David cries out to its observer, "You could be more than you are." When you dare aspire upward, you reveal the inadequacy of the present and the promise of the future. Then you disturb others in the depths of their souls when they understand that their cynicism and immobility are unjustifiable. You play able to their cane. You remain them you remind them that they cease caring not because of life's horrors, which are undeniable, but because they do not want to lift the world up on their own shoulders, where it belongs. Don't think that it is easier to surround yourself with good, healthy people than with bad, unhealthy people. It's not. A good, healthy person isn't ideal. It requires strength and daring to stand up near such a person. Have some humility, have some courage, use your judgment, and protect yourself from too uncritical compassion and pity. Make friends with people who want the best for you. So that's the end of the chapter. Uh, I don't know. I take a lot from that, and I just feel like surrounding yourself with good people is what it's all about. Being a good person equally is what it's all about. Like look into yourself and look into the world to find what that is, because you have to envision it yourself. And I'm just trying to lead by example in my life for those around me to see if they like what they see. They're welcome to ask what it is that I do and how I do and how I've got to this point. And I'm happy to tell them. And, it's just my life's journey. And just like everybody else's life journey is super important. I love learning about people and where they come from and what makes them tick and how they got to where they're at. And just the fact that the people that come into contact with me in my life, either for a short time or a long time, I feel like they're all super important to pay attention to the impact that they bring to you and you might bring to them. Uh, it's pretty much all I have to say at the moment. I have some things I need to take care of, and I love you guys, and thanks for listening. And these are actually harder than you think. It's pretty difficult to sit in front of the camera and just openly talk and not have not say something stupid, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully they get easier, but for now, I'm going to let you go, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I look forward to making tomorrow's video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.